What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Black Friday week for us. It's actually November 18th, so Black Friday's been going on like 3 days. The orders have been crazy. We really appreciate it. Every year it's a blast to go through these 2 weeks and just see how much you guys take advantage of the sale, and we love it. And we're out here trying to bust these orders out. See a couple tanks behind me that's going out tomorrow. It's been a full cart every day going to the door, full of all kinds of stuff you guys are buying, so we really appreciate it. But the purpose of this video is we finished up Zack Abernathy's Camaro, and like a lot of cars that come here, which I'm not fussing at him, but the car was supposed to get like 4 or 5 things, and it ended up getting like 20. So I'm going to go out here and just give you a quick overview of the car since it is done now and it's ready to pick up, and just show you what all we've done on it. So let's check it out. So walking out here in the shop, you can see we've got quite a few projects going on. We're almost done with Mickey's car. It's going to Georgia to Michael Bump's to get wired with the fuel tech stuff. I'll do a dedicated video on everything updated on it before it goes to wiring, so you can see everything we've done. We've got a twin turbo LT car here, or it's an LS, but it's an LT body. And then we got Zack's here. Also got a Mustang over there, and we got Rusty's on the lift, which the motor's about to come back for that. So, but Zack's here. It's been here before. I might have done a video on it way back whenever we did the Midwest chassis firewall and the 850 cage, but like all builds, it kind of evolves, and that's what happened to this one. So it come back before it ever got finished the first time, which it happens. But it used to have an air-to-air intercooler up here. That's why this big open area, but now it has the dry sump tank and a couple other little overflowing vent tanks over here. Originally we did the 850, the Midwest chassis firewall with the front end kit, and it had a Huron Speed turbo kit, like the full kit on it, and I just modified the downpipe. Well, now it's got the manifolds from the old turbo kit, which we put EGT buttons on. And then we modified the hot side to just a full custom hot side to change the turbo layout. And this is a forced induction turbo. The billets intersection. Redone the downpipe. Got the shear fab cross bolts. That's pretty much what's required now at all your races. We left the radiator where it was. It didn't need to be changed. It's got a intercooler in the intake now, a shear fab intake. So no need for the intercooler up here anymore. Just rerouted the cold side, revamped that. Did motor plates, front and mid plate. And we also did the bars in front of the towers here. Then moving on to the roll cage. So it had our 850 cage in it. So a lot of those bars still are there because 25.5 and 850 share a lot of the same characteristics. Obviously 25.5 just has more bars, but as far as the outer dimension bars, they're the same spec, same diameter, so those stayed. So we just cut the tunnel bars out, and we cut the harness bar out, and that's pretty much it. Well, we had to cut the roof diagonal out because that got kind of changed, but those 4 bars was all that had to be taken out, and then we just had to put all the other bars back in. So this car actually features what's gonna be, which it's on our website now, you can check it out, but we've not got the first run completed yet. This is the 850 cage driver enclosure upgrade kit. So this is the window net for the 25.5 stuff. It's the Hammer Concepts mechanism there that we sell on the website. But this gives you kind of an overview of what the driver enclosure kit will look like. It'll look exactly like this. Stuff will be notched. The only thing that will not be notched in this kit is, I believe, this bar, and we will have a little etching line of where to notch it. The reason why we can't notch it is because if you notch it before you bend it, which is what we do with all of our roll cage stuff, you can't put it in the bender because it's too close to the bend. There's not enough tail on it. So that's kind of a manufacturing thing that we have to work around just to streamline it. So it'll be marked where you can notch it by hand just with a flapper wheel. So this car already had the tunnel cover. We did do the mini tubs in this car. I kind of hate doing mini tubs, but we ended up doing them on these because that was part of the things he wanted done. See the bars going through the floor there, the 6 A, B, and C bars. I'll see if I can show you under the car here. You can kind of see, this is a T56 car, so the bar dips under the transmission. And the bars run down the bottom. Hope you can see that pretty good. I can see it on the camera screen. But on these bars, they're a little bit higher than normal just because of the transmission. We was able to get the cross member in the front a little bit higher than we normally do with the automatics. So pretty much every car we do, the 2A bars end up being a little bit different depending on how the transmission sits in the car. But the bars in the back, they didn't have to change. You know, that's still how it was with the 850. Top view from the passenger side. So we also did the wishbone. I should get a light where you can see that. Hang on a second. Get the old trusty cell phone light. There you go. We did the wishbone. Did a jack point on the rear end, something to tie it down in the trailer also, since it's got the anti-roll bar hanging down there across the back. We did the tick torque boxes as well, which you can't see those real good. I would jack the thing up, but we already got it on dollies and I'm lazy. So just a lot of stuff taken care of on this car. We also welded together the little strips that go here. He's not going to cut his top off, but he's going to delete the cell panel and do the carbon top and make it a hard top. Excuse me, all of us have been kind of sick here at the shop. It's been going around. We did travel limiters. See those? That's pretty much the main things though. We did just a lot of small stuff. The things that take the most time obviously are, you know, doing these bars over the chalk towers and stuff like this. And I always make people aware of that, you know, getting this where it lays in there nice and getting the hole going through the firewall. And just, even though we have trim templates that save a bunch of time, this is very time consuming work. But we enjoyed working on it. We appreciate Zack. He was an excellent customer. You know, he's one of those customers that you send him a bill and he pays it in like 10 minutes. So you can't ask for a better customer than that, right? So we appreciate him coming back for round number 2, and you know, the car is in the shape now where he can finish putting it together the way he wants it, and hopefully we'll see him out running. So if you're watching this video, check out our website, rocksolidmotorsports.com. The discount code for the Black Friday sale is Black Friday, one word, no space. It is on the home page. I've turned the slideshow off and put that photo on the home page where you can't miss it unless you're just, you know, got your eyes closed surfing the web. So check that out and save some money, 15%. And if you're buying a roll cage or something, you're talking about $300 or $400 on some of these cages savings. So take advantage of that these 2 weeks, and we'll see you next time.